Implementation. All information is useless unless it's implemented. So at the VIP Coach, our primary aim is to get you to implement. And we know without the accountability and bottom line feedback and sparring partnering and wingmanning, you're not going to get it done. At least you're not going to get it done as fast and as focused. So our job is to bring that kind of speed and impact to you and your situation. So what does that mean? What happens when you begin to kind of put that into your head, when you begin to have that kind of headspace, where a lot of the non-essentials are out of the way, and suddenly you're mentally equipped, you're more focused and attentive to the things that really matter. You're going to need to delegate. You're going to need to dump certain things that you're no longer going to do. You're going to need to say goodbye and negate certain activities that are really not to be on your radar. You're going to need to delay certain things that really shouldn't be done now. So by using some critical thinking and establishing a hierarchy of importance, things are going to get more simple. So what is it really that we're going to put in place? Well, over the years, I've come up with a very powerful theory, and it's called radical creativity theory. And it's establishing a combination of three particular aspects or conditions. Number one is called creative purpose. Number two is called creative value. And number three is called creative freedom. So what lies beneath these, if you figure what are the elements, the supporting elements that provide the sustainability of these three conditions? Well, underneath creative freedom, if you think of it like a pillar, is that you allow yourself the creative freedom by having the external and the internal liberation to really bring into being your heart's intention. See, what really makes you happy and content is being involved in life in a way that really matters to you. It's about being more conscious in every moment about what really matters. But if you really look what lies beneath that, to really be present to what's here and listen and really live the life that's here, you've got to set certain things up a certain way. I know you know how dynamic and complex that is. That's why you need a wingman, is you're not going to do it for yourself. Number two is, once we get you freed up, you've got all of these gifts and all of these talents and skills, but you've lost your voice. It's gotten lost in the noise of so many things to do, all the phone calls that are coming in, all the downpour that's coming in all the time. So you've gotten into a reactive mode. So what we want to do is start getting you back into helping the marketplace see the opportunity of you. It's about deepening relationships, right? It's about transformative conversations, you see. And it's about repackaging yourself and reestablishing your position in the marketplace by being valuable again. Your job is to create value for a market and get close to them. And the more you design your technologies and your products and services around that, the better. So my job is to give you that kind of reach. So when you take creative freedom and you take creative value and you put them together, it's an incredible system for being well positioned, right? To be uncommonly skilled, to be highly innovative, reachable, available, to get to your real work. But what about purpose? What does it mean to be on purpose? It means to be being in what you're really meant to do and serving who you're meant to serve. And when you hit this threshold, when you enter this place, oh man, it is the only path to great work. When you do what you love and love what you do, and you exit everything else from your life, you have an unending energy. And it's that energy that just opens all the doors that you want. And then we have to support all that and accessorize it. So if you combine those three things, just think about what you'd have available to you. Think about how your life would be going. Think about how it would feel to drive into work. Think about how it would feel to drive home and get home at 6 o'clock. Imagine that.